Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ilya Belly here. I do coding stuff on YouTube. Check the description for all my information. I do all LeetCode problems. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, give me a big thumbs up to support it, and this is called perfect squares. Given a positive integer n, find the least number of perfect square numbers, for example 1, 4, 9, 16, which sum to n. As you can see, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals to 12, so we just return 3. And here we can see that 4 plus 9 equals to 13, and so we return 2. We can solve this problem using dynamic programming. That's pretty obvious. That's a great solution. That's a great approach to solve this problem using dynamic programming. When we think about dynamic programming, we think about the very last step. So especially there are like a couple of approaches how to solve problems using dynamic programming. We can use tabulation methods, we can use memoization, kind of like when we talk about tabulation method, that means that we solve the problem from the bottom, start from the bottom to the top, like bottom up approach. And when we talk about memoization, we solve that type of problems top down, the top down approach. And especially when we talk about tabulation, that means we solve the problem iteratively. And when we talk about memoization method, that means we solve the problem recursively. So let's start. I'll show you how to do that. First, you need to create an array. New integer, and the size of that array will be n plus 1. Next, we need to fill that array with max value. So we say arrays dot fill. There is a method fill array and integer dot maximum value. Next, we say the value at 0 equals to 0, and we need to create two for loops. Int I equals to 1, I is less than or equals to n, and I plus plus. Then we create the second one. We start from 1 as well, and well, j multiplied by j is less than or equals to I, j plus plus. And here there is a formula to calculate, to find the least number of perfect square numbers. Array at I equals to math dot minimum. Pick up the minimum element at this position, at the current position, or at position of I minus j multiplied by j and plus 1. And finally, when we talk about dynamic programming, we think about the very last step. So we just return array at n, and that's it. So we just create an array, right? We call arrays.fill this array with max values, and at the position of 0 equals to 0, we create two for loops. We start from 1, and while j multiplied by j is less than or equals to I, j plus plus, and here is the formula to calculate to find the least number of perfect square numbers. We can run this code and we'll see how that works. That's great. Good. There we go. Accepted. Yeah, submit. Okay, success. So this is a formula. This is the formula. you can use this formula to calculate the result, um, where we can say kind of like generalize like n, and minimum, we say minimum for a, or just we say dynamic programming, right? Dynamic, because we use dynamic programming. I like here like n minus j multiplied by j, yeah, where j multiplied by j is greater than or equals to 0, right? And minus j multiplied by j is greater than or equals to 0, and yeah, that's it. And j, and of course like I is greater than 1 or equals to 1, because we use this loop, right? So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Leave your comments below. I want to know what you think. Subscribe to the channel, give me a big thumbs up to support it, and follow me on social medias, on Instagram, on Snapchat, and see you next time.